Hey, this is James Arthur Ray. I work with leaders and elite performers, and that's why you're here. Let me first and foremost thank you for being a part of my online community. It means the world to me. I know there's a lot of noise and a lot of things out there in the world right now on the internet. And the fact that you're opening the email and taking a few moments to spend them with me means a lot to me. I want to talk to you real quickly about how to increase your performance in both your life and business. And maybe this will become a series because I don't want to keep this video going too long. But you see, the traditions maintain that we live in four worlds. We could just as easily, from a practical standpoint, call that the four aspects of your being. It doesn't matter what you call them, but there's the spiritual, there's the emotional, there's the mental, and there's the physical. And the fact is that if you're wealthy and an elite performer and knocking it down in one area, but not the other, then you're not really scratching the surface of your potential, and you're not even using a fraction of what God, universal intelligence, gave to you. Does that make sense to you? So let's talk for just a moment about one of the key assets that God has given you. The two major assets, by the way, that God has given you is your mind and your energy. They're the top assets that you have. We'll talk about mind maybe in a later session, but let's talk about energy for just a moment. Because if you're an entrepreneur today, if you're a leader today, or if you want to be moving in a new direction, it's going to take a tremendous amount of energy for you to get there. Does that make sense to you? And it's going to take more energy than you currently have. And you say, well, James, how can you say that? You don't know me personally. Well, I can say that because if you had enough energy to get it, you'd already have it. You with me? Now, science, quantum physics tells us that every single thing in this universe is comprised of energy. Everything. It's comprised of light. It's comprised of energy. Those two are synonyms. The fact is, you don't need to get more energy, because you are energy. Everything is energy. Your bank account, your house, your car, your body, your mind, everything is energy. Everything from a Porsche to a pine tree to a possum to a palace to a planet. It's all energy. And so the only difference is by degree. So how could you say that you need more energy? And yet 43% of the people surveyed in the world today tell us that they are too exhausted to perform in their daily work. Well, here's a little tip in a quick video. You don't need to get more energy because you are energy. You need to generate and access more of who you really are. Does that make sense to you? You don't need to get more energy, you need to generate more energy. Now, there's a principle in this universe called the law of reciprocity, which says what you put out is what you get back. And so you want to get more energy, you need to give more energy. How many times have you, like me, been sitting on the couch, laying on the couch, lounging on the couch, being lazy on the couch on a weekend, and you just don't have the energy to get up and do anything differently, right? But at some point in time, you kind of muster it up and you get up and you go for a walk or you go to the gym. And what happens very quickly? You start to feel better. You start to move better. You start to vibrate better. You start to have more energy, right? Because what you give is what comes back to you. Now, there's more to it than this, because the energy is unlimited in this universe. You have as much energy in one proton of one atom, in billions of atoms, in trillions of cells in your body, as much energy as there is in the entire universe. And this is scientific fact. So why aren't you accessing it? Well, because of your limiting beliefs, emotions, your emotional traumas, your unresolved emotional issues. When you get those out of the way, I collectively call those the resistance. Then the walls come down, the breakthroughs occur, and instantly, how would you like to 10x your energy? I can help you do that. And it can happen very quickly because change happens in an instant. So I hope I've given you some things to ponder today, but more importantly, act upon. Down below here, this video somewhere, maybe above my head or below me, wherever, there'll be a link. What I'd like to encourage you to do is to click that link and join me in Mental Mastery and Power, a 2-day deep dive immersion that will guarantee you'll break through limitations, guarantee you'll 10x the energy that you have currently, if not more. Guarantee that you'll take your life financially, relationally, mentally, physically, spiritually to the stratosphere based upon new science, scientific fact. The fact is you're unlimited, but you have to take action because you see, to be motivated is okay, but that goes away. Inspiration is coming from inside. It's a little bit better, but transformation takes work. It's worth it though. Click the link. Thanks for tuning in. And just remember, the only time you're not totally vibrant, vital, and alive, full of energy, is when you are doing something that is cutting yourself off from that unlimited source that surrounds you and wants to come through you and is you. I hope this makes sense to you. I hope it inspires you, but more importantly than inspiration, I hope you commit to transformation. Click the link. Let's get together. Let me coach you. Let me help you. And let's get the job done. Mach 10 speeds towards all you desire and deserve. God bless.